Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Varsami and I'm a Shamanic Astrologer. Today I will be sharing with you astrological information about the upcoming new moon and solar eclipse in the energy of Aries that is happening on the 8th or the 9th of April for you guys who are in Australia or the other side of the world. So when I opened the chart last night, I was studying it before making this video and I was like, oh my goodness, that's such an intense chart. Like literally so many planets in Aries and also Pisces and other, like so many conjunctions there. So after all these years of studying new moons and full moons, I hardly remember a chart to be so intense as is going to be this new moon and solar eclipse. So we're gonna analyze everything. So if you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can support my work and I can continue making these videos for you guys. So first of all, I want to start with Mercury retrograde. You can really see the effects of Mercury retrograde. I have no mic today. I got a new camera. I was like, yeah, let's make this video with a new camera. And then like my mic doesn't work on this camera. So I have to do it without. I hope the sound is not too bad. Let me know in the comments if it's too bad. It's just for this time. And I want to say also that 1st of April, Mercury entered retrograde and will be until the 25th of April. 3 weeks of Mercury retrograde in Aries. So the main themes under this Mercury retrograde are regarding like power issues. It's all about how we're giving our power away to people, to situations, to other things, and also how much we are operating in our life from a place of responsibility. I'm responsible of my life, I'm a creator of my life, or from a place of victimhood. Oh, I'm a victim, this happened to me, you know, I'm just like like get a big wave on my face and I cannot do anything, you know. So this is the energy. And also, as I always say to you, Mercury retrograde is a great time to reflect. It's a time of introspection, it's a time of really, we have access to our subconscious mind where we can really see the patterns that are behind the scenes in our life, which are because of the patterns we create the life. Our life is like that. So also pay attention to your dreams, because the dreams, they really can reveal all these deep subconscious patterns we have. And even I give always this example to people. I can say, you know, I believe in myself and stuff, and then yes, if I go deep into my subconscious, I don't really do, right? So it's like different what the conscious mind says and different what the subconscious patterns are. So that is a great time to reprogram ourselves as we access these patterns through Mercury retrograde, especially in Aries, because carries this energy of moving forward, of a warrior, and also motivation. So now the first new moon of the year, of the astrological year in Aries, new moon, starting new things, starting new cycle. And Aries, the first sign of the zodiac wheel, also is a lot about action, is a lot about initiation. And also with Mercury retrograde in Aries. So it's definitely not a good time right now to start something new. It's not a good time to take any kind of action. This is a time to reflect on our actions, reflect how we take actions, how we operate in our life, and as I said, how we give our power away. So when we are now, exactly, I'm recording this video a week before the new moon, so we are in between now. We had a lunar eclipse and we are having a solar eclipse. So where we are in between these two is the most powerful time, but at the same time is the most triggering time. It's like where like all this transformation, all these things come up. So it's like you might feel yourself like literally want to explode from energy. It's a lot of energy at the moment. So this is because of that. So lunar eclipse works more of a cleansing and helps us to let go of things, and solar eclipse works more of an activation and activates the deepest parts of our soul, and also gives us the opportunity to access this multidimensional self that we are, right? So in general, it's a very powerful time. This one is extremely powerful because we have so many planets in the energy of Aries. So we have the moon and the sun are together because it's a new moon in 90 degrees of Aries. Chiron is exactly in the same degrees, 90 degrees, which is an asteroid I will explain to you in a bit. North Node also in Aries, and Mercury retrograde in Aries, right? So these 5 planetary objects, you can see them all like together. And I talk a lot to you about the North Node and Chiron conjunction. The exact conjunction happened a few weeks ago. Now they're still in conjunction, they're still a few degrees apart. So this new moon activates our soul calling. this is the main theme of this new moon. What is your soul calling? How long are you going to be suppressing this voice you have inside your heart? This is the main theme. It's like we all have this voice inside our heart and tells us, oh, you know, this, that, and you're like, no, oh, stop talking to me. I want to listen to my mind. I have to pay the bills. I have to take care of a family. I have to do this and that. It's like, stop telling me what to do. So it's like a little bit of this kind of fight of heart and mind is very, very obvious. And this is a portal, right? When we have the solar eclipse and new moon, and especially we have the North Node, which is representing the karmic destiny, and also the collective destiny, our own destiny, and also the Chiron, which is our deepest wounds and how we are going to heal. So this is an amazing opportunity for us to really also work with our deepest wounds and align with the destiny. But also this new moon is more of like to be able for us to listen to this calling. And most of the times this calling is suppressed, right? Out of wounds, out of traumas, all kind of experience, out of like programs from the system, right? We have to behave certain way, we have to follow certain roles, we all have to fit in this sick society, right? And your soul is telling you something completely different, your heart is telling you something else, and doesn't fit to this mad world out there, right? So it's so hard to listen to it most of the times, because you're gonna be an outcast, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna fit to this. So it's so hard because of that. And we are trained also as human beings to be social, to be like always in groups and fit, and it's like, no, you don't have to do any of those things. And the heart calling can be something you can only listen when you are in a place of, like, let's say, of silence, when you're quiet with yourself, and when your mind is not so active with all these thoughts. And I think also social media plays a big role about that. Just scroll once on social media and you can get so confused. And you're like, oh, what I'm gonna do with my life? Look at this, look at that. And I put myself out there as well, you know. I also get confusing myself with social media sometimes. And I'm like, oh, okay, what are you doing? Anyways, now another thing with this new moon, the moon does an opposition with the South Node. So this is the main aspect of the moon. The moon is doing opposition with South Node, which is a karmic node, is the opposite node of the North Node, right? And this is all about past lives, karmic stuff, what we have to let go in Libra. So under this new moon also, we might be called to let go a lot of karmic relationships. That can not only be love relationships, can be friendships that are karmic, people that we know that are karmic. And also in general, it's a lot about balance, equilibrium in us and in our relationships. This like scale of giving, receiving, mutuality, fairness. So this is also the theme on the other side. So yes, if you want to be able to listen to your calling, to listen to your heart, you have to let go of all these things. And also this new moon is a very karmic one, because I will explain to you now, because Mars, the ruler of this new moon, is doing a conjunction with Saturn, which is the lord of karma. So also this is a lot of karmic revelation. You understand what I mean? It's happening under this new moon. So Mars, the ruler of this new moon, conjuncts Saturn, which is the planet of karma, which is about limitation, which is about contraction, it's about restriction, right? And it's how, in general, how we can use our karma. And Mars is about action, materializing, and also how we use our masculine. So this is definitely not a good time for taking action, for sure, under all this. And also it's a time when we can see how we are restricting our action, how we are limiting our masculine energy, how we are having these. But in general, Mars and Saturn is an auspicious conjunction in astrology. When these two planets come together, weird things happen in the world. So it's not like, so it's a lot of war energy under this chart. You can see there's so many things in Aries, and there's also Mars conjuncting Saturn. So it's like a big activation at the moment. And also Mars and Saturn are in Pisces. So the first information that came to me when I saw that was like spiritual war. And we're literally under a spiritual war, because there's so much fake information out there on internet. Mamma mia, it's like on YouTube, on Instagram, all these social media is full. Like, you know, of sure there are some people like they share some valid information, but also there is a lot of spiritual war through the information. And also you have to remember that the true information comes from you always, not from anybody out there. You have to feel it in yourself. You have to have the feeling for it. It has to touch your heart, right? So there is a lot about this information, and I feel also lots of information is going to be revealed to us, I don't know, from TV, from social media, all these things, and can be very fake. Like most of the information is fake, to be honest with you. Like if you also investigate yourself, like you can access. So this is the theme, and also we have Uranus in conjunction with Jupiter, and these two will come in exact conjunction 20th or 21st of April. So this is a big cosmic reset, these two together. Uranus is the planet of awakening, of sudden changes, and also is the planet that has to do with how we find freedom, with Jupiter, the planet of abundance, conjuncting together. So we are already working with this energy, and we're preparing with this for this great cosmic reset that is going to take place in the end of April. And also to understand how important is this, the last time that exactly Jupiter and Uranus were in the energy of Taurus was 1941. So it's been a while that these two haven't been there in the energy of Taurus. I will speak about this more in my next video about this alignment. So you see that we are under some very major astrological events this April. This is a lot happening. So we are in the eclipse season. We have this big solar activation with this new moon, and also I always feel we have to also listen to what the earth wants for us to do. If we think that we are not individuals like they teach us in the Matrix, we are part of a bigger organism that is the earth. We are the earth. So we also have to tune in with what the earth wants from us. The earth is a mother. If the mother will die, we will have no food, right? Imagine you are an embryo inside the belly of your mother and you don't believe in your mother. Yeah, it's like that. So this is the energy right now also. And we are going through a massive cosmic reset with this Jupiter and Uranus coming together in the end of April. So we are already preparing for that. So I feel it's a lot of cleansing, a lot of karmic stuff. It's like the energy is moving really fast. And please don't believe in all the information you see on the internet, especially I'm a YouTuber myself, but there's a lot of fake spiritual information. I don't know what kind of channeling and this and that, and everybody's saying whatever. And remember that people operate from different agendas. Not everybody is soul oriented. There's so many robots on the internet. There's so many things. I don't want to talk about this right now, but there's a lot of things like that. I just bring your awareness for you to always see if that resonates with your heart. And what I also do for myself, I try to be more grounded to the earth. More we are connected with the earth, more we are in our heart, and more easy is for us to operate in this life. So thank you so much for watching, and sorry for the sound if it's not that loud, and I wish you a beautiful new moon activation, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.